Everything Myron has done for you, he's made you basically made you rich.
Mike was actually helping the show.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't know.
You said your views helps the show?
100%.
Reminisce all the time that we had. I be running, I'm running that bag. She be talking you. What's good, YouTube, man? What's going on, NCL Family? I hope you had a productive day today, man. I hope you were successful in accomplishing everything you had to do in your task today. And you might see some glasses mark on my face, man. It's because I was wearing my glasses today, but I don't like how the reflection is on it, so I figured I'd do it without it. Nah, we didn't come here to speak about my glasses, man. That's not what we came here to do. We got a different type of video today. We got Wannabe alpha male gets humiliated on his own show. Right? And one thing about these alpha males, bro, like, they don't practice what they preach. They don't. They don't, bro. And I'm not saying all. I'm saying some of them. You understand? I can't speak for all. I haven't seen all the alpha male creators. You understand? Back then, I used to watch their videos time to time, but they don't practice what they preach for. Not all of them. You know what I'm saying? And bluntly disrespecting women is, I don't want to come off as a feminist or nothing, but I don't typically understand it. I don't. You understand? Some points they have this valid, some points they don't. And definitely the bluntly disrespecting woman definitely is not one of them. You understand? I would never tell a guy to do that. Understand them. Treat them with respect as you want them to treat back with you. Treat it back with you. Yeah. But man, without further ado, man, let's get straight into the video. Put it straight back into it.
All right, so Walter from Fresh and Fit has been getting clowned on a lot during the podcast by callers, guests, even his own producer. And Myron will rarely come to his defense anymore, because he used to defend him all the time, but now not as much. I think because there's some tension between them, and they're probably just getting sick of each other at this point. So now Myron just lets Walter fight his own battles, which obviously doesn't go very well. Like recently, someone called in and started roasting Walter.
Nowadays, they probably just doing it for the money if they're not, on good terms. So you could probably be able to see that every episode that, the chemistry they used to have is not there anymore.
Which obviously doesn't go very well. Like recently, someone called in and started roasting Walter for basically riding Myron's coattails. And right when Myron realizes where the call is going, you can see he's like, oh, here we go again. And he just goes off mic and lets Walter try to handle it himself, which results in him pretty much proving the caller's point because he has no response.
Straight up proved the guy's point, didn't defend himself, didn't make not one good argument, and without Myron backing him up, added literally nothing. Looked like he was waiting for Myron to help him out. I mean, as a man, you should not be waiting for another man to help you or backing you up in the argument, especially if they're coming directly towards you. So for him to be, you'll never know what he was truly thinking. But if what they're saying is true, and he was actually waiting for Myron to back him up, that's weak.
And he just keeps laughing and saying random shit, and he's probably waiting for Myron to step in and help him.
Yeah, Fresh, I wanted to know, right, as a man, how does it feel to know that the only reason you're successful is based on the talent of Myron?
How's it feel?
Yeah, how does it feel to know that if it wasn't because you met Myron, you would still be working at Chick-fil-A or whatever it is you used to do?
What was my last job?
Your last job? I don't know, man. One time I heard you say something about Chick-fil-A, but I don't know, something that wasn't as successful as what you're doing now. That's what it was. The money you make now is 100% based on...
I know, bro. That little laugh he just did, that was a no. That looked like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck to say type of laugh.
The intelligence and the talent of Myron Gaines, not yours.
What's the show called?
It's called Fresh and Fit.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, but can you answer my question? I mean, you're kind of saying like random stuff. Can you answer my question?
What's the goal here, my friend?
Well, the goal is because I wanted an answer to it, but it's also kind of crazy to me that after everything Myron has done for you, he's made you basically made you rich.
Mike has actually helped the show.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't know.
You said your views helps the show?
100%.
How does you going contrary to the things that Myron says on Twitter and attacking his friends and disproving of his actions, how does that help the show?
Well, you're smart enough to do the research.
How does
and understand.
arguing with
Let me ask you this, bro. What is me giving you an answer gonna help you with today?
I mean, no, it's just
I can't lie. Hey, Myron, you're not answering the question though. I get it. He trying to play the like, bro. You little like he trying to belittle his question, like, bro, like, yeah, whatever you're asking is irrelevant to me in my life. But you're on a podcast, bro. Answer the question. Tell him why you are who you are, and the show is successful because of your your perspective on certain situations. Tell him that, and then state one. You understand? I get it. You be living and trying to avoid it, but like, bro,
I just feel like you've never really answered for any of these things. Myron has never confronted you, at least not, publicly. I don't hear the callers confronting you about it. So I'm like, well, I want to hear your answer to these questions. You know what I'm saying? You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get this straight.
You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get it straight.
You know what I'm saying? You know the audience believes that you bring nothing to the show.
Yeah, so I'm surprised they even took this call because Walter was just getting roasted, and this is why he needs Myron to step in and defend him because
like,
Myron was...
What?
Hold on. Audience.
I would, if I didn't know how to answer, I would have hung up, bro. Like, if I was in his situation, I know I truly don't bring nothing to the show. Hang up. What you wasting time for, bro?
Hear your answer to these questions. You know what I'm saying? You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get this straight.
You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get it.
Okay, so my bad, guys. I was getting the name mixed up, right? I was getting the name mixed up. My bad. I went and go do a little bit of research. I should have done that before I started the video. Okay, but yeah, I got it now. So it's Walter. Okay, it's Walter that they talking to. It's not Myra. Okay, my apologies, guys.
What the audience thinks about you.
Let me get this straight.
You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get it straight.
You know what I'm saying? You know the audience believes that you bring nothing to the show.
Yeah, so I'm surprised they even took this.
Yeah, Walter. Hey, if it was me in this position, I would hang up, bro. If I truly believe I brought nothing to this show, to the Fresh and Fit podcast, and I know my perspective on it is never respected, I would have hang up the call. There's no reason to entertain this guy. You're making the money. You know what I'm saying? I would have hang up the call. Because clearly, you can't even defend yourself, bro. You waiting for Myron to come help you defend. Which he's not doing, which is, I don't know why. But, hey, Walter.
About you.
Let me get
They on to you.
You know what I'm saying? You know the audience believes that you bring nothing to the show.
Yeah, so I'm surprised they even took this call because Walter was just getting roasted, and this is why he needs Myron to step in and defend him because Myron's better at defending Walter than Walter is at defending himself. And
that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing to not be able to defend yourself on your own podcast that you supposedly always contribute to. I don't know, because I don't watch these podcasts, bro. I see a couple clips, but I don't personally watch it. So I don't know if he contributes a lot, but that's what the people say.
Even when Myron gives Walter some credit for the success of the show, it's crazy. He's still like, listen, I know Walter has some flaws, and instead of Myron saying, I know he doesn't go to the gym or he doesn't work on himself as much as he should, Myron says his flaws are he stutters and he's black. That's what Myron says about his co-host.
Say all the shit that you guys want to say about Fresh. Look, I get it. The nigga stutters and he's black. But at the end of the day, bro, he's been an instrumental part of keeping Fresh and Fit afloat, despite the cancelizations, demonetizations, etc. So he does a lot of things behind the scenes, man, to keep the show going. You know? So
it's fine, man.
We would have been canceled by now. If it wasn't for Fresh, man, we'd been going everywhere.
And it seems like Walter definitely is more concerned about the show being canceled or losing money or being demonetized than Myron. But maybe it's because Walter knows this is all he has. But you can tell he at least tries to hold Myron back from saying stuff that could affect their business. Because Myron just wants to say whatever he wants and be as controversial as he wants. But Walter seems to care more about them complying with the platform's rules so they don't get banned or demonetized. because I'm sure they can't
I
afford
mean,
much
fair enough, because somebody got to keep the balance. You understand?
more of that at this point. So at least Walter knows Myron needs to chill a little bit with some of the controversial topics because it definitely is not helping their business. But also, Walter does a lot of stupid shit that affects their business too, like him knocking up that escort. Obviously, that was a terrible look, you know, because that
If you guys haven't watched that, I did drop a video on that previously. I'll put a link in the description and you see it, man.
exposed him as a massive hypocrite and basically a simp. Like for the host of a Red Pill podcast to fall in love with a 304, introduce her to his mom.
Yeah, that whole situation was weird, bro. Like, if you want to hear my perspective, go ahead. But he introduced escort to his mother. I don't know how you guys do it in America or wherever he's originally from, but I'm Haitian, right? I'm Haitian. If I'm introducing a girl to my mother, best believe, bro, like, I don't want to say you straight up wife, because that's a strong statement, right? But, bro, we locked in for some time. I did not meet you yesterday to introduce you to my mother, unless you met her without my approval. You understand? Because my mother opinion, especially on women, matters. Especially. You know what I'm saying? I would never bring... Come on, bro. Can't be bringing any type of woman around your mother. You keep that low key. Not around your mother, bro. That shows you have no respect for your mother.
Buy her expensive jewelry and then accidentally get her pregnant. That's just embarrassing as hell.
I forgot
and the
about
caller
that.
that I was playing earlier, he brings this up to Walter and mentions how Walter gets played by girls. And of course, Walter has nothing to say and he just laughs at it.
You know what I'm saying? The whole situation with that girl, the Chinese girl, these are things that happen. You know what I'm saying? These are things you've done. You know what I'm saying? Girls come on the show, they disrespect you on the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't even say nothing. Myron got to back you up. Myron got to help you out. He got to save you. You know what I'm saying? You a grown man, bro. Fight your own battles, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be the man that you telling us to be, bro. Like, what kind of an example are you setting, right? And you over there getting
They on his ass, bro.
punked out by girls, bro. Like, what's that? What is that? On your own show? What is that? Huh? What you laughing
I think
about?
it's
This
funny,
is not
man.
funny, bro. This
It's
is
not funny?
What you laughing about, bro?
It's funny to me. You think I have to answer to you about what I do. I really don't.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so it's getting rough for him now. I mean, even the guests on their show will roast him for being a simp.
But you know what? The first thing you did as the simp du jour. I think that's the way it's got to go. How do you feel about that simp du jour?
Bro.
It just means the simp of the day.
The point I was trying to make was that, like, in that scenario of her...
Simp du jour. Now listen, let me tell you something.
This nigga, man. Yo, this nigga, bro.
No, he's a simp du jour, but I appreciate him for being it. Let me tell you why. That's why I don't want him to think that it's a diss. So they will say this, but we will have a man like you or me sometimes, or you sometimes.
Why you keep saying me?
No, listen to what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing things. I'm really good at conversation.
Why are you looking at Myron to help you, bro? Stop looking at him. We ain't helping you. He ain't not helping you, bro.
I'm understanding, nigga. I just have to be...
No, but I'm saying I bring it down.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
And now it seems like Myron is basically just like, yeah, that's who Fresh is. I don't think he's going to change at this point. Like, he's kind of just given up on him. And it seems like they both might kind of be over each other, which I've been talking a lot about over on Patreon. I've been covering their downfall. So make sure you check that out. But it seems like Myron wants to take the podcast in a different direction than Walter, or just start his own. Like, he did announce a new one a couple months ago with him, Nick Fuentes, and Sneeko. But I doubt that'll ever come to fruition. But I think Myron is looking for something new without Fresh. Like, also, he makes podcast appearances by himself now. And he admits him and Walter disagree on a lot. But he also says it's kind of good for the show.
So, I don't know if you understand how business works and how creators work, companies work. But whatever I do, right, is for a reason. And listen, you may not like what I do. You may not think it's manly. But to be quite frank with you, bro, your opinion of me, I really don't care about. So... I'll just say
it's not about my opinion. You actually making it about me. It's not about me. It's about you. Because it's not about me, bro. I'm just confronting you on the things you've done, but it's not about me.
Like what?
You talking about? It's not about me, bro.
Okay, well, what did I do?
Huh?
Mine muted. Oh, look, man. This is the thing, bro. You guys always call in You guys want to criticize Fresh and everything else like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just have y'all talk, and I was obviously talking with the team behind the scenes. Bro, if you don't like Fresh, man, you don't like Fresh. I mean, I don't really know what to say anymore at this point. There's like an army of y'all that just dislike Fresh. It is what it is, man. Like, there's really nothing's gonna change. It's like, bro, me and him have very different viewpoints. I know that you dislike the fact that he's not willing to talk about the JQ and other things like I am or whatever, but we have different views, man. And I think that's having different views makes things interesting sometimes.
We're not an echo chamber.
We're not an echo chamber, you know?
Yeah, so Myron even says he doesn't think Walter will change, which wouldn't be as big of a deal if he wasn't the host of a red pill self-improvement podcast. Like, recently, another guest of theirs started clowning on him for not going to the gym, which I think Myron's been trying to get him to go for years. But I'm sure at this point, he's pretty much given up, even though you can definitely tell he enjoys hearing somebody else roast Walter for not going.
I remember this Fresh and Fit. And I said, yo, bro, why you never in the gym? I said, because I'm at a gym, and this guy be walking by with his dog. I said, yo, bro, why don't you work out? I'm like, you are Fresh and Fit, and you not in the gym every day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He did start.
I did start. But well, hold on. And then I told you, okay, one is fresh, one is fit, right?
Okay. But still.
Yeah, I know. Listen, he gave me good advice.
He just tried to give a corny ass joke. I just catch on, bro. One is fresh and one is fit. What are you supposed to be? And you not fresh nor fit, brody. Like what? Bro, you're not fresh nor fit. What you? I just catch on the little joke you try to make.
I'm eating healthier.
Bro.
I feel better.
And I was on him every day about it.
Yeah, he was. Pause. Big pause.
Yeah, so he just can't catch a break. Like, even his own producer started roasting him recently. This was hilarious. They had on some girl, and Walter's like, do I know you from somewhere? You look really familiar. And she's like, no, you don't know me because you never text me back. And at first, the whole place is in disbelief. They're like, wait, what did you just say? Who didn't text you back? Walter? Are you serious? And she's like, yeah, he never responded. And then Walter's producer's like, damn, that's insulting. Like, Walter, you're an ugly dude. For you not to text her back is pretty bad.
Don't text me back. How can you even say, how do you know me, if you don't text me back?
Wait, who?
What? What? Huh?
Okay. Wait.
What?
Text you back?
Hey, yo.
And now my number is changed.
Oh! Wait, nah. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Yo,
I have a
Fresh, you down?
husband.
So question. Fresh, you
You better
down?
not be watching.
In the past, so who didn't text you back, though?
Fresh didn't text me back, so we didn't have nothing, right? You see how it works? You don't text somebody back.
Chris-
I was a model girl, right?
Chris,
and some guy didn't text me back. I would be offended.
You don't understand, Chris.
But especially from you, Fresh. Because you're an ugly ass nigga, bro.
I mean, Chris, you need the
if I was the
church.
girl, right? And I was like Fresh, didn't text me back. I'd be pissed off, man.
That's
Me to win.
crazy.
He had the left
Shots.
elbow.
I wouldn't take that from my producer.
No,
Fired on the spot. Nigga, what? You disrespected me?
McLaren,
Done.
Phil,
We're done.
Anything by
the
then.
G-Wag. Oh, and
Nah, I'm playing. This probably made the views go up.
oh, that explains it, bro. Because back then, you fat bitches, bro. You did, though. Fresh.
Yeah, so even his employee can't help himself from making fun of him. But honestly, Walter probably
That's
didn't mind this
crazy.
because it makes him look like less of a simp. And maybe that's why he brought it up, you know, so he can be like, see, I'm not that desperate. I didn't respond to her. But his producer's right. It is pretty embarrassing if Fresh isn't responding to you. But let me
Hey, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Like, comment, subscribe, bro, to 1,000 subscribers. What I think on this situation, bro, Walter got to stop fighting his own battles. Because this ain't going to stop. They can keep coming for him. You feel me? Yeah. Road 2000 before 2025, man. We gone.